It's the Brother from Another Mother podcast.
Yo, what's going on, people? It is the boys from the Brother from Another Mother podcast, back again with a quick drop for all the Patreon massive. Thank you for subscribing. This short episode is all about body enhancements.
Oh God.
Now, it's come out recently, true or not, during this Kendrick and Drake thing,
Oh yes.
that Drake has had a lot of work done.
So you could. There's an argument for it. But certain people haven't come out with any receipts, and Drake hasn't come out and said it's not. Why did he? In one of the tracks, he said it wasn't true.
I know that I couldn't really keep up.
Yeah, because it was just literally back to back. And I'm having to listen to this, and I'm going to re-listen to that one to understand.
Yeah, exactly.
So
if we take Kendrick at his word, Drake's had his nose done.
Yeah.
And he had ab implant.
That's what Rick Ross was really banging on about.
So, like, is that too far surgery wise? Like, or is there a limit with surgery? What would you deem as going too far? Like, because it all started off, let's be real, with women. With the eyebrows.
Yeah.
That was a very low level, entry level kind of part of it.
Oh yeah.
And then it just went on and got further and got further. But now, them are going to Turkey to get hairlines rejuvenated.
Oh yeah. Rooney.
Is that what Rooney did?
Yeah. Rooney.
Mad.
Townsend.
So why didn't Jolyon Lescott?
Boy, I don't know. He's got the money. He had the money.
Boy. But yeah, so like nose jobs, like calf implants.
I've seen people go and break their legs.
Break your femurs so the heels will make you taller.
Yeah.
Like, is there a surgery that you would get?
Maybe the hair.
The hairline surgery.
That's it. I wouldn't do anything else.
I'm not gonna lie. I would go and get my teeth done.
Yeah, teeth is alright.
I'm very conscious about my teeth. I would go and get my teeth done. But I don't know, man. I saw like they make your teeth look like demon teeth and then cover it up. Right?
Yeah, because they sharpen it and then
they make it into like little V's.
Yeah, and then they put the teeth over it.
Yeah, that's what's putting me off.
But then you're constantly like, because it don't really fit your mouth.
Brother, if I would get I'm not gonna go and get the only way is Essex ones, like one size fits all kind of thing.
No, because they
look like, what's that guy that used to play for Liverpool? Bobby Firmino.
Oh yeah,
his teeth are way too big for his mouth.
Too big for that, and they're like always white.
He looks like he could bite us from where he is right now.
Bro, you probably should find him because you just open his mind and you ding.
But yeah, it looked like Ross from Friends. But yeah, no, I would get my teeth done. Like, yeah, I think that would probably be where I draw the line.
Okay.
All of this, like getting abs done and stuff like that,
that's too much. But
it's too much.
But then when you look at Drake, and because he's always in the public eye and stuff, he always has to be.
We're always in the public eye.
Yeah,
this
but
podcast is booming.
I know it is, but I'm saying like he's on a higher level than we are at the moment, and he's social media and all the rest of it, and he has to always look perfect. Hair has to be done, but it's like you don't need to do all of that. I don't think if he had gone to the gym, but like he could pay for a personal trainer, nutritionist, and got himself natural abs.
Because he did get wham at a point.
Yeah, because he was pictures. I remember him taking pictures in the gym, and it was wham. If that's what you wanted and you wanted to get abs,
was he liking those photos? Yeah.
No, I just saw them.
Your algorithm is questionable.
Whatever, man. Anyway, so if he wanted abs, he could have just worked out and got them. You could have got watching your favourite CT Fletcher and got them.
But this generation is not for the hard work for things.
I know, that's
it's the microwave generation, bruv. They want it and they want it 10 minutes ago.
Everything's quick.
They want it 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, so if thinking,
if you had the money, are you telling me, because I know there's a what do they call it? There's a mummy package, where it's just like a BBL, a tummy tuck, and stuff like that. They call it a new mum package or stuff like that. If there was a male equivalent and you had the P's, you wouldn't partake.
Nah.
So you'd only get the hairline rejuvenation. That's it.
Yeah, bring back my hairline, man. Bring it back. I miss you. No, joking.
He said, I miss you. I am clipping the shit out of that. I am clipping the shit out of that.
Oh, don't put it out of context, please.
No. Just bring back the hairline. I miss you. That is it. That is the title of this episode. Bring back the hairline. ... I miss you. So that's me personally. I would only get my teeth done. You would get your hairline back. What about in your partner? Would you? Is there a line that you draw with your partner as to being how much she could have done? And just as a disclaimer, this is not us trying to control our women or be imposing or be, any kind of misogynistic or anything like that. This is just purely about what we feel as a preference.
Absolutely.
So please don't be in the comments.
We love our
talking
women.
about, you're controlling them. If she wants to have a tummy tuck, she can have a tummy tuck.
No,
please,
no.
in with the greatest of respect, shut up and fuck off.
Respectfully.
Disrespectfully.
Okay, but yeah, for me, like you said, if she wanted to have that, I'll support her. I'll obviously we'll go through all the pros and cons, but ideally, I would love her to stay natural. I'd love my partner for how she is and how I met her. If she told me, I wanted to have this, I said, well, do you really need to? If you really need to do that, I'm willing to go and help you. I'm willing to help you go to the gym and we'll go work out and eat right and do all the things we need to do. But if she's adamant, I think then I'll support. But then, like you said, it's a line. It's like if you started changing your face and changing your whole appearance, but that's not the person I met. So the person I got attracted to is the person I met. Now you've got to change your nose, your bum, your stomach, things around your face, and like that you start looking like little Kim, and you turn into a whole another person. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like I wake up like, who are you? Like that's not the person I went to bed with.
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative again, but I don't know, man. I don't think there's definitely no surgery I would put forward and say I would like if my missus got. But I don't think there's any changes that she would want to make. Or I would definitely draw the line at all of this BBL, tummy tuck stuff. I find it like it's just unnecessary and dangerous.
I heard, what's it, DC Young Fly? His wife
she
died from
went to get that mummy one that I was telling you about, where it's like 3 surgeries back to back.
Yeah, and then she died. Was it a blood clot or something?
Something like that. But you can't have surgery 3 days in a row.
Nah, it's too much on the body.
Yeah,
too much stress.
This is what I'm saying. That's mad. So no, I wouldn't. The most I'm happy for my missus to do is tint her eyebrows. That's about it.
Fair enough.
I don't even like when my missus gets braids. I can't stand it. Oh, I can't take them, man.
Fair enough.
When she comes back with them, I'm like, oh, hi, Moesha.
The picture just came in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
No. Nah, man.
Oh wow.
So there's no surgery you would have
Nah.
apart from the hairline rejuvenation.
Nope.
What would you do if your son came to you and said, I want to go and get surgery to make myself taller?
I'd slap. No, I don't. Because I'm like, what you doing? What's wrong with you? But no, I don't beat my child. Just to put a disclaimer there.
I beat mine.
But my voice is enough. But anyway, if he came to me, I'll talk to him. I have a serious discussion with him. I was like, what? Why do you need to? Like, my son is 6 and he's already shooting up my leg already. I'm sure by the time he reaches 21, he'll be past me. So I'm like, you don't need to. You be comfortable in the skin you're in the body you're in, and be happy at your height. Like, I wish I was a little bit taller, but I made my peace with it, and now I'm cool. I'm cool being the height I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the marker has always been, am I taller than my missus? Yes, I am. Then I'm perfectly fine.
Exactly. You want to be looking at your mission going, eh?
Oh, God forbid.
I've done it once. I've been there.
God forbid.
And you're going to talk,
Nah, God forbid. Because then she'll do something patronising like, alright, fella.
My mum she's talking down when she used
Little
to talk down to me when we used arguments. And
stand on a chair and say that to my face. What?
Oh, I'm swinging.
Swinging?
not from my neck. But you gonna talk down to me like that? Stand on a chair? Nah, I don't fight women either. But nah, that's fight talk.
We can't air this.
Cut that out.
We can't air this. Oh my god. We can't air this. Jesus. I didn't even say you went on that. What? No. Ah. Well, that's that episode done. Sheesh.
Just cut that bit out.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell me to. You can't tell me to stand on the chair and whatnot.
Stand on the chair and say it to my face.
Say it to my face. Can't tell me that.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have words with your mum. I'm telling your mum you're being disrespectful.
Oh, damn right.
I'm going straight to your mum. I'm going straight to your mum. Like, you know those memes and stuff where it's like the music's playing, and then it's like when you go to your mum's after an argument and he got there first.
Oh yeah, and you get
and the mum's there like hugging
him. Yeah.
Hey, your mum's looking at you then.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm going to your mum.
Yeah, I'll be sitting there in your seat eating your food, telling your mum about you.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Oh damn.
I've done that before. I've gone to a girl's dad and been like, listen, your daughter's moving wayward.
Damn. And how did dad respond?
Please don't send her back.
No, please, keep her. Keep her.
You guys will get through it. Nothing worth having is easy. You have to just tune her out and keep moving forward. I was like, tune her out? Nah. Nah. But yeah, I will snitch on. I'll go to the parents. I'll be like a teacher in secondary school where I'm phoning your mum. I'm phoning your mum.
No, please, no, don't call my mum. No.
Yeah.
No.
That used to be the threat in secondary school, bro. Like, we're phoning your parents.
Like, you're like, oh no. Oh no.
These times, like, right, what's your home phone number? And give them the number for Nickelodeon.
I used to give the number to my old block where I used to live. Same with the address. Same. Give the address. Oh, I'm sending this home. Okay, cool. There's the address. Old block.
You can't phone home. Like nowadays, like, when my phone rings and it comes up with the name of the school, immediately I'm enraged.
Oh yeah.
Immediately, because I'm like,
well, who's done it and what have they done?
It depends, because it's like, if it's my daughter's school, I don't get on with them. Like, I don't like them as a school, as an institution, as people. I don't like them. So when they call, I'm just praying. I'm upset because I know it's their last resort to call me, because they'll always call my daughter's mum. They don't like me either. I'm entirely too direct. They don't like me either, so they go through her. If they're having to deal with me, then I know it's something massive.
It's big, and they either couldn't get her, so they come to you.
If it's my son's school, oh my god, somebody's gonna die. Because it is okay. So we moved into a little bit about parenting. Yeah, you only have a son.
Yeah.
When you have a daughter in the future, yeah, do you reckon you'll pattern them in the same way? Do you reckon your level of discipline and stuff will be equal?
I would like to say yes, but I don't know, because obviously I'm not been there. But I would like to say that I would like to keep them equal, because what I've learned from my first son, I would love to take my teachings and what I've learned to my daughter. But I wouldn't want to have, like, say, I have a favourite or anything like that, or
no, not favouritism.
No, I know, not favouritism, but it's like, because I treated this one this way and treated this one a different way. I wouldn't want to do that. That's what I meant, like my favouritism. But I would like to treat them each the same. So how I've been with my son, I'll also try and do the same with my girl. But I know girls are different and boys are different, so you have to do adding up. So things like that, I might come to you and what did you do?
Don't come to me, because I don't treat my sons and my daughter the same. I'm much harder on my sons than I am on my daughter.
Why is that?
Because my sons have got this struggle to come. Like, as a black man growing up in the UK, you are at a disadvantage. and I have to instill that sense of readiness and that work ethic and stuff in them.
Yeah.
So I am harder on them. In the house, I'm harder on them.
Yeah.
When they go out, I expect more from them.
Yeah.
Because that's the path that unfortunately they're on. So when it comes to getting in trouble and stuff like that, I'm much harder on them than I am on my daughter. I still, you know, cuss my daughter out and stuff, but at the same time, I'm harder on my sons. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna grow up to be a man who's gonna be, God willing, the head of a household.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to withstand the pressures that come with that. So I can't mollycoddle you or anything like that, because the world is not going to mollycoddle you.
That's true. The guys the guys of the future, the guys that will be replacing us.
Yeah,
they've got to be able to stand on their 2 feet. So they've got to be ready, and we've got to make sure they're ready.
And this is what I'm saying. So I tell my sons all the time, like, I'm hard on you, but it's only to prepare you, because what's coming ain't going to be easy on you.
Absolutely, because what we've had to go through,
exactly,
and how the world is now, the society is now. You don't want them to grow up and say, "My dad didn't prepare me.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I didn't know about this." I don't want my son to ever come tell me and say, "Oh, you never got me ready, or you never told me about this, you never teach me about racism." Or no, I prepared you for this. You experienced this. We talked about this. I showed you videos. I showed you articles. We had discussions about this. So when the time comes, you never turn to me and say, "Dad, I wasn't ready."
Yeah.
You were like, "Dad, this happened," and I'll tell them to you, "What did you do? How did it affect you? How did you feel?" Because then we can discuss that and how we can move further and take the next steps, rather than, I wasn't ready for that, or I didn't know what to do, or whatever. You knew this was coming. This was always going to come.
This is it. So it's just like, I feel like I have to be harder on my sons, because I expect the world to be harder on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want them to feel like when they go out into the world, like, and then just be a victim instantly.
Yeah.
Like, the pressures of the world is a lot.
Mm.
Like, it's a lot for everyone, but for us, for like our personal circumstances and stuff like that, the pressures of the world is a lot.
Absolutely.
So I have to prepare them in anticipation that the pressures of the world for them is going to be a lot.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that, you know, women have it easier or anything like that.
That's true.
But it's a different
ball game.
road.
It's a different ball game. They have their own struggles. We have our own struggles.
Exactly, and I can only prepare my sons for the struggles that I know are coming.
Exactly, for them
as a man.
Yeah.
So, with that said, I am harder on my sons than I am on my daughter.
Fair enough. I would still like to say I'll be equal, but I do agree with your way.
Yeah, there are some things, like with my daughter, because my daughter is the oldest.
Yeah.
So I say to her, like, you have to set an example for your brothers, because they're looking at what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Like the same thing that I got told that
Same.
I have to set an example for my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the same thing. But, you know, it's scary, man, to think that one day we're not going to be here to protect them, kind of thing. We can't shield them from everything as much as we would want to. Sometimes we have to let them fall and find out.
Absolutely. There's times with my son where, you know, there's certain situations where he's like, this is gonna happen. Like I see him, he's running, he's gonna trip, and then he trips, and then he comes running to me like, but then I tell you not to run. But then I'm not gonna be shouting every single time, don't run. You know full well not to run, and you know this is gonna be the outcome because he always trips, always quite clumsy. We'll tell him about his running anyway, but yeah, he always runs and he falls, and then he comes to me like, I fell, but I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, but like, you know, when you run, this is what happens. So why do you always do that? And it's like you don't think. So try and think before you do stuff. Before you make a decision, try and think about the consequence. Because like you said, we're not going to be there eventually, in the end to modicum you or cover you or protect you. You got to stand on your own 2 feet at some point, you know.
Yeah, it's mad. It's like, okay, it's gonna sound a bit wayward and a bit random, yeah. But it's like, you know, in Black Panther, where he goes to that ancestral plane and he's talking to his dad.
Yeah.
And he's like, I wasn't ready for you to go.
Yeah.
And he said the mark of a failure of a father is if I didn't prepare you enough to continue without me.
That's a deep quote.
That was a deep line, you know.
Deep line. And I felt it. And I felt it. And I'm thinking, that's true, you know. Because, like, from at least in my experiences with my dad, who's still around, and a lot of situations where I felt I wasn't prepared for, and I'm having to kind of get that information either from my friends or seeing other examples from uncles that I know are still in their kids' lives and stuff like that. It's like now I go through, say, relationship issues. I can't now say you prepared me because you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't. So it's like what I'm going through. I'm not having to come to you or go to other people and kind of discuss it because I don't know what to do. So when he said that, I felt it. And I was like, yeah, this guy was not ready to be Black Panther. He was not ready, but he's now in a position.
When he said that line, it was like I was in a poetry show, but
you know,
wheel it.
You know, it's a deep line.
A deep line.
It's a deep line, and I felt it. Boy.
Yeah, we got real deep into the parenting back there for a second. Whoa. If you're still with us, thank you, guys. Yeah, we touched on some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
So did he?
No, we don't make that joke anymore.
Oh, we don't.
We don't make that joke anymore.
Okay.
Because that Diddy stuff is too much. You can't make light of it anymore by saying no Diddy because do you see that video?
Which one?
Of what he did to Cassie in the hotel.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, we can't make light of it anymore. It was all fun and jokes with talking about when he was like doing whatever, but no, it's we don't. Yeah, so we don't run that joke no more.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Diddy, you're a piece of shit.
Okay.
Just so you know, in case he wasn't aware.
Okay, here we go. He's going to go to the same place R. Kelly is.
Listen, so if Diddy gets cancelled, yeah, is his music gone?
But he's touched too much music. It's like Usher and all the other people that he's worked with. You're gonna tell me all these people are cancelled too. Same argument we had with R. Kelly, because we say, oh, you're gonna all his music on there. That means all the albums, the groups that he's produced and like 112 and all this. You can tell me all it's cancelled. No, you can't do that.
No more Biggie Smalls.
Are you gonna say because he pretty much produced all of that? You tell me I'm not listening to Biggie. I'm listening to Biggie. I'm just ignoring the bit when he's going, take that.
There's just you know when people had that epiphany when they listened back to some of R. Kelly's lyrics. Yeah? Some of these Diddy lyrics, yeah, warrior.
Yeah, there was one they keep playing on Instagram where you talk about I need a girl.
Yeah.
And it's like where you talk about we're like in the bed like brothers. I'm like, huh?
No, when he was like had a girl that would have cried for me, didn't appreciate her, so I made her die for me or something like that. What?
Yeah, and we were singing to that, you know.
I was there. Because that was in part
when
1.
Did he shuffling now?
No, that was in part 1. I preferred part 2.
Fair enough.
Part 2 was if they take away part 2, oh my.
Genuine and Loon and all
I don't know what we're gonna do. As a DJ, I am screwed.
Bro, that takes a good chunk of your music, isn't it?
That's a
like
good.
When you go to like black parties, like imagine all the people he's influenced and music and whatnot.
Yeah, it's peak.
God.
Like, I've got a wedding booking coming up, and one of the songs that it was a wedding that I did last week. Yeah, on their playlist was R. Kelly Ignition,
and they were cool with it. So
yeah, it was a song that they had requested.
Yeah, was you could have played it though?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play it.
Oh right.
I didn't play it. Like there was so much music to choose from that I just kind of omitted that bit.
Okay.
I didn't play that one.
Fair enough. They didn't notice.
Nah, they still had a great time, but yeah, they didn't notice.
They didn't notice one track.
Yeah, exactly. But it just shocked me because I'm so used to not seeing it in requests and stuff. So when it did come up, I was a bit like, oh, ooh, yeah, but that was a bit.
Yeah, people tend to shy away from that. They'll do the same with. But I wouldn't expect them to do the same with like Biggie, like say 112, and some of the other bigger names that he's worked with.
Like I tell you a little bit of a point of contention. My missus wants "Step It in the Name of Love" on the wedding playlist for our wedding.
And well, what did you say?
I was like, as much as it's a tune, like we haven't made a decision up to now.
How long ago did she say this to you?
It must be about 5 weeks.
So 5 weeks. This has been in the air, like
Yeah.
over one tune.
Yeah, and it's just like, boy, I don't know, you know. I don't know. Like, 'cause I remember when the R. Kelly thing first happened, I was DJing at a birthday party in Shoreditch, and it was me and another DJ called Studs, Big Up Studs, and he played an R. Kelly tune, and this woman came power walking over to the DJ booth. She was like, "Oh my God, you can't play this. Turn it off. Oh, how can you play this? You're supporting an abuser. You're supporting an abuser." I was like, "Yo, do you see me behind the decks? Talk to the guy, bro. What are you doing?" That's why I went straight to the bar. As soon as I heard the tune coming in, I was like, "Really? Oh,
Yeah, out. Nah, you can't do that.
you can't." It's like it's too sensitive. Like you don't like. There's some corporate functions and stuff I've done, but they don't want you to play Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
you can't play no Michael Jackson.
But it's not on this. Well, there's an argument for that too.
Yeah, there's an argument for anything.
Yeah.
But when they was like, "Oh, you cannot play Michael Jackson," I was like,
I'm like, why?
They was like, "We don't support Michael Jackson." Okay.
But
then you go and got to mix in
so-
the next tune mad
So
fast.
if that's the case, then you're not doing you don't do no songs for Gary Glitter. You don't do all these other people.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not playing no Gary Glitter. I couldn't tell you a Gary Glitter song.
I couldn't either, but I'm saying there's loads of other performers that should be
Elvis.
cancelled. Elvis, but
Yeah.
but they'll rinse his song all year round.
Yeah, of course.
All year round. They got
Of course.
Chris Brown, but they'll still play his all.
Brother, what are you trying to do to our broadcast? What are you trying to do to our broadcast? Even me, I'm a Chris Brown fan. I want to slap you right now.
I know you're a fan, but the argument stands, no?
No.
Oh, you like that? Okay.
No, the argument doesn't stand because Chris Brown has been forgiven by the woman that he beat up.
But he's... Okay.
Gonna have these Chris Brown fans coming to bust your backside for you. I was at the concert.
What about Jay-Z?
What did Jay-Z do?
She and his wife, no? Becky with the brown with the good hair?
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
what, people still listen to his music?
I'm not gonna lie, I was never really a great big Jay-Z fan.
And now I'm hearing that people are coming for him after
Yeah,
Diddy.
apparently he's supposed to be next after Diddy or
So it's
something.
are people gonna cut out his music? No.
Probably, but it's gonna be a thing where these people have such a heightened notoriety and fan base that it's probably not going to impact their day to day anyway.
Mm.
Like I'm pretty sure if Jay-Z gets cancelled, he's not really sweating the Spotify streams like that.
It's
The
all
Spotify check that comes in once every 3-4 months is not gonna be.
That's not
It's
gonna
not
hurt
gonna be
him.
like, oh my god, we broke. Like,
No. It's not gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
saying.
man's a billionaire. He's got money from other businesses, alcohol, wines,
This is it.
champagne.
He's got a basketball team.
Basketball team, yeah, the other stuff. Yeah. So it's not gonna touch him.
No. So the main thing that people say when it gets to these things is like, oh, you're supporting an abuser or whatever, you're helping them make money, whatever. I've heard now that R. Kelly's publishing has been garnished to the point where he makes zero money from anybody using his music. It all goes to his victims or alleged victims, depending on what side of the fence you sit on. With that in mind, should we now be playing R. Kelly? If the problem was that we were supporting an abuser and lining his pockets because we're playing his music and he gets money from royalties and stuff like that, now that the money isn't going to him, should his catalogues be reinstated?
If the money's not going to him, then you could say they need to be helped. So it's just a thing where, we should reinstate it so they get their money. Yeah.
Right, so you think that because the money is going to the victims and stuff now, reinstate the music?
I think so. I think reinstating music, let people enjoy his music as they did before, and the money is going to help the victims, all the people that he kept in the house or beat up or whatever, so they can use that to move on.
Would you be able to enjoy the music in the same way though?
I associate him and his music separately. So what he is and his music are two different for me. So I can enjoy Fiesta and all the rest of it. I'm not thinking about the guy singing the song. I'm not thinking, oh, he did this. Wow, trying to enjoy it. I'm enjoying the song.
See, for me, it would be. I don't think I'd be able to enjoy the music the same. Because my mind would just go from the music to the other stuff.
Oh yeah, I can separate.
And especially with depending on what songs come on, because there's some rhythms, and it's just like man was confessing in the lyrics, and it's just like I can't hear that and not associate it with the yuck.
But do you feel that's a thing? Because now, with hindsight, you looking back, because obviously when that came out, no one would call him out on that then. No one was saying, oh, like when he was doing his stuff in Valia, no one was calling him out with all that stuff or in his music, because I'm sure he probably confessed in his music then too. But no one said anything. So
it's one of those
now
things
he's like, oh no, can't listen to that song. He this, he that. He said he this, he admitted it in the song. You can't listen to it. Well, when it came out, you said nothing. You go and gave him
an award
and put him on the billboard and this, and now you want to turn around and say no, it's null and void. Come on now.
It is. It's difficult. It's difficult, but it just puts so much credence on the power and stuff that these people have. Like, have you seen the Nickelodeon documentary, Quiet on Set?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, good grief! There was some nastiness going on at Nickelodeon, bro.
But they came to Nickelodeon.
No, they got rid of the people.
Yeah, got the people.
Like, okay, so you remember that show Drake and Josh?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy Drake. Oh God, what that man was doing to that kid. Some man from Nickelodeon, what he was doing to him, bro. I can't even recant what I saw in the documentary because it was a lot.
Wow.
But so if you watch that documentary, watch that documentary this week. It's on Amazon. Watch that documentary this week, and we'll pick back up on it next week, because that documentary there, boy. And what stood out to me on that documentary there was a black kid in there at the time, innit? His mum said these people just started moving shifty. I didn't like it. They was making my son do some questionable stuff, like had to wear a bodysuit and all of this stuff, and I was like, get that out of here. So then Nickelodeon were like, oh, your mum's doing too much. We're not going to have you back next year. Kick the black kid out. No, the black kid is the only one of them that don't have no suspect stories or nothing.
Imagine.
Boy.
Good for that kid.
Yeah, trust me. And he was like, at the time, I hated my mum. Yeah. I felt like she was the one stopping me from progressing my career, whatever.
Because he's probably looking at these ones growing and getting bigger.
He's
but now they've got trauma.
He's looking back at it now. Your mum saved your little booty hole.
Damn right. Like, imagine they're hating them. Actually, to be fair, I have an issue with my mum as well. No, but it's not. I don't have an issue. It's resolved. But it's like there was a time where I was playing. I think I had a friend that when I was in primary school, we used to play baseball, and because I had a teacher that used to teach us baseball, and there was a trial to go play for American teams here, and then eventually go to America, and me and him got selected. Mum wouldn't take me, but the other kid went. He got selected and eventually went to America, and we got signed for a team. So
you're like, oh, you was blocking.
Yeah. So for a time I was like, oh, mum, you blocked me, man, you blocked me. Then I heard this guy has drink and drug problems and this and that, and his team dropped him and stuff like that. So it's like,
I hope you apologise.
No, I was talking to my mum about it. So like, at the time I was vexed, but I moved into other things. Started playing football, and obviously I went to secondary school, met you and all that, and everything just kind of went away. But whenever I think about that guy, I'm like, I was lucky.
Yeah,
I was lucky. But then it's like, as a parent, you have to make those kind of decisions sometimes.
Of course.
And you know you make that decision, you're gonna be viewed as unpopular, or your child's not gonna like you for doing that. And like there's a kids party that I told my son that he couldn't go to, and I was like, and it was like he really wanted to go, but I was like, this is the same boy that bullied you the previous year, but you want to go to his party. I said, you're not going.
I'd go to the party and shut that shit down.
So
Kick off the cake off the table.
yeah.
Bah!
Yeah, I said, no, you're not going. Like, you're gonna go celebrate his life after he made yours unhappy the year before. No,
Yeah, no, that can't.
I can't run because I was very close to calling you to come with me to go meet the boy. Imagine for a small boy.
Well, you know what it is with me, boy. Don't call. Excuse me. Don't call me in those situations unless you are ready for it to go all the way up. You are like we were saying. We was talking in the group, innit? We were saying that who would you call if you needed to go and ride out or whatever.
Yeah, you already know you're my go-to.
I said in the group, innit? I'm not calling none of you, man, because I don't know. Like I said, I'm not calling none of you, man, because I know what I'm on, and I know what I will go and sit down if I have to go and sit down. I can't ask that of anybody else, so I ain't calling nobody, because that means we all have to go and sit down. And I don't want to be the one. Oh yeah, he went to help his friend, and then this happened and that happened, and now they're all in jail. No, let me go one up, ride out. Cause who gonna bail who out if we all in there in the cell?
We'll find someone.
That's it. Like if we're all in the cell, who's paying the bill?
Well, so you go and I have to come and bail you out.
Yeah, that's it, man. You have to leave somebody on the outside. Somebody has to keep up appearances on the outside.
Fair enough.
Yes. Well, there we go, people. Patreon episode number 1.
Oh, 1. Yes.
Patreon 1, right? Whatever it is, isn't it? You watched it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like, share. Send it all to your friends, man. Tell them to sign up to the Patreon. Catch us on YouTube, Insta, Spotify, all that good stuff. You know what it is, man. It's the Brother from Another Mother podcast. We was here. We out.
It's the Brother from Another Mother podcast.